Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be memory planning in my planner using this Sunshine collection, and I am very excited to lay down this spread with y'all. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Okay, so we do have the ultimate kit here, and am I on the right link? Yeah, okay. This was like a month ago now. I feel like I was so good at like keeping up with Plan With Me's and stuff, and then all of a sudden, not so much, darling, not so much. We went a little off the rails and just kind of did the do. So let's go ahead and get this base going. For the base, we will need this. I'll need one deco bit for the corner, and then I'm gonna put all of the pages that I don't need over here to save for the good old day by day. Do I want to use the green? I have not decided. I don't think I want to use the green, so we're going to put that to the side. More full boxes. So many stinking full boxes. We'll use that for the August and the date numbers. We'll put the overlays over here. Underlays. We don't need this. And bottom washi. Okay, so all of this stuff we're going to go ahead and put to the side, and let's go ahead and set up this base. It's been like 100 years. Sometimes I'm like, did I forget how to plan? Did I forget how to do this? I don't know. I don't know. So let's go ahead and do this in the little bottom washi area. I feel like I always think of Jess when I do this, because I think it was like one day in one of her Plan With Me, she's like, I'm going to put the bow on the pattern because it has like more interest. And then the solid is going to get the like deco bits. Just finished the advent. I think by the time that this goes up, I will have already done the pre-order. The pre-order will be up. I'm not entirely sure my thought process on it all, but I just finished designing it, which I was like, I didn't really need to finish it like beforehand, but I'm just very much so I don't want to sell something I don't have already figured out kind of gal. Never really have been. But yeah, I'm using, it's like this, I think it's light gold. It doesn't look like actual gold. I'm pretty sure it's like a light gold foil bundle. I think I need to grab more of these. I've been doing like orders at work, like as not like pulling orders, but when I need stuff, I'll just like make an order, and I think it's kind of fun to like shop at SPC, you know. So let's see what full boxes we have. There's like a lot, like maybe like too many, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just gonna move this out of the way because there's too many things to look at here. I'm not gonna use this till later because I am gonna use the date numbers that are in the font here. This is a Plannahannah custom multi, so I'm gonna put this to the side. I actually won't need that until like the very end. Let's just go ahead and start with the double box section, I think. There's like so many boxes. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Do some bougie boxes. The glitter headers are color blocked on the top, so I'm just going to follow those same colors. Some more bougie boxes. Probably gonna do the e-reader with the watermelon and different popsicles and stuff here. Continue with the color blocked glitter headers. My nails look a little bit silly with this spread. I want to use a lot of the fashion people, so there's so many. I think I would use this one like in the underwear reading because that's literally me all the time. And then the rest of the bougies up here. And then the final glitter headers for this side. I'm gonna put this tall box on the sidebar just so we know she's been used. And then I think I want to use this fashion option here. 2 more bougie boxes. glitter headers. I'm going to use this cute comfy clothes box. More bougie. Glitter headers. The final bougies. One more fashion option up here because this is going to be a fashion heavy spread. And then we're going to finish up with the glitter headers up top. Literally so many boxes left. I'm probably not going to use this one or this one, or realistically probably any of these, but I do think I want to use like the design in me. I kind of want to use a flat lay, but for the boxes, I'm like really into this like romance novel, and then also the strawberries because it reminds me of Lula. Little Miss Lala Joy. So I think I'm going to do the strawberry box here. And then this box here. It'll be very, very cutesy. And then I am going to be putting these into my pistachio pile. I'm going to grab a little deco bit for the top corner. Let's go ahead and do the cutting of the strawberries. I think that's pretty cute, being on theme with my strawberry girly. And then this also goes into destash because I don't really use any of the stickers on that page. Go ahead and grab the August from here. I don't have my tweezers with me. They are behind me, but this is very cute. Actually, I'm going to need those because the date numbers are not something that I want to try and do with these clunky nails. So let's go ahead and plop these on the days. And plop them right on top of the columns. And then we're going to go in with the overlays. Full box overlays first. I do not have a tall box that matches, so I'm just going to cut one of the 4 corner full boxes in half vertically. Would it be vertically, I think, or horizontally? I don't really know how you're cutting it because who knows? Oh, is Nick home? I think Nick's home, which is kind of the perfect timing. So I'm gonna do the header overlays off camera, and I'll be back with the day by day. So we're on August 19th. So this day I did do a little daily vlogging. So for that, let's go ahead and put all of my icons out right. Color blocking. Also worked and cleaned my office. I think I'm gonna do clean office kind of big because I really rearranged her this day, I believe. Question mark maybe. I don't really remember. Like I said, it has been a while. Let's do this. I don't know why I'm putting this on here. My cuticles and nails have seen better times, so please excuse those. I've been very anxious for pretty much no reason, but yeah. I love this font. I think it looks so good. Very clean. Above that, I'm going to put in that I did work a bit, of course, of course. So let's go ahead and grab a big little thing for that. I think that's going to be quite cute. Freaking love this spread. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I'm going to use a work script. along with a icon from the foil bundle. I think I'm going to use the little laptop sticker. That would be quite cute. Above that, to mark vlogging, I think I'm going to use a little thing. Whenever I do like anything, I like to do, if I can, pattern solid, and leave like a good amount of space in between. Like not a good amount, but like an even amount. So for vlogging, I don't even know. It's been a while really since I have vlogged. Maybe I will do the little YouTube laptop for me vlogging this day. Little vlog script. Then I did make pork chops for dinner. They were pretty yummy, yummy. We're gonna use a little thing for that. Gonna grab this, oopsies. I must have did the cut lines for these separate for pork chops. And I'm gonna use a little pan for that because my family likes them pan-seared. I was super emo this night and just like generally missing Nick because I feel like he was, wait a second, hold on. Where is the page with the movie marquee? Did I already put that one away? It's fine. I'll just use a regular sticker. So I feel like he was like playing games a lot recently. I was just being generally dramatic. But I was like, Nick, I know you're playing games, but I am feeling very, very needy. So if you could just assist, I would be very thankful. So for me being super emo, I think, actually I might use just the little Nick here because I was emo because I missed him. But he was like, yeah, no problem. And then we decided to watch Twisters. And I did quite like it. I wasn't sure if I would or not, but I thought it was pretty good for like a whatever summer movie. Definitely, like I said, different than I thought it would be, but in a good way. So let's plop down Twisters. On Tuesday, Lila was home this day. She wasn't feeling very well. So let me plop that in, Miss Sis. So I'm going to do a little, what are they called? A stethoscope from the foil bundle here. And then I do have an Elle at Home script. She was not feeling well. And then afterwards, I did go to H-E-B with Mr. Theodore. So let's use a French label with that. I'm going to do the scribbler holding the groceries from the scribbler sampler. And then I'm going to do a with Theo script. Theo loves going to the grocery store. And then afterwards, I just worked a bunch. So I'll just go ahead and plop that in a, I'm going to use this one, I think, with a computer. We do have a couple computers on the Doodle one. So let's go ahead and plop that together here with another one of those work scripts. Can't get enough working. Somebody's got to pay the bills. Then I've been wearing my glasses a lot because I can see better with them. And I keep like going to press them up higher on my face, but they're not there. So I just feel like I'm losing it. So then I just hung out with the fam while we were hanging. I did play some Fields of Mystria, which I have been loving. So I'm just going to use this with fam script. And then I made tacos for dinner, which is always a hit in this house when I make tacos. So I'm going to use the little chef hat from the foil bundle, and then I'm going to do a tacos. And then this night I made tacos, but I made extra ground beef because I was going to be making nachos in a future night. So I was like, wow, killing it. And then I did just spend the night reading and cuddling. So for that, I'm going to use an open book from Doodle 2 and a little, what do I want to use? I feel like I used these a little bit wrong. Read and cuddle. Do I have either of those? I have a read here. Yeah, we'll just use that one. Not sure what my thoughts were here, but all good. Read. On Wednesday, it was one of my besties, Bree's birthday. So for that, we're going to mark it a little bit bigger, honestly, also because I don't have a lot else to mark. So we're going to plop this down. I'm actually going to see her soon, which I haven't seen her in... It's been over a year for sure. If not, almost 2 years. Yeah, I feel like almost 2 years. Bree birthday. So cute. I love the way that looks. And then I did just work. I was editing the vlog this day, which took forever. Literally forever. So for that, I'm going to use the Scribbler with the computer. Oof, vlogs, anything that I edit takes forever. I'm like, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little work here. Then was just hanging out with the fam. So for that, I'm just gonna do one of these, I think. I'm not in the mood to really cut these today. I'm kind of tired. Like I've just been generally tired recently, but I'm not like, I keep pushing up my glasses. I'm not sure why. So for hanging with the fam, I think I'm gonna do the Play-Doh and Legos and a with fam script. I really love this font. I think it's very cute. I did have nachos for dinner. I made nachos for dinner because, like I said, I wanted to, any meal that I can like make something a little bit more and then be done for a different dinner is always a plus. So I made nachos for dinner, which the kids did quite like. And I'm going to use the little fork and knife, even though you don't really use that with nachos, but it's all good. And then I did read and then go to bed early. So for that, I'm just going to use one of these like thicker washi strips with the pattern. It's a really pretty pattern. I love that one. So I think I'm going to use the little like face mask for going to bed early. And let's see. I think I'm going to do early for that. This looks so pretty. I love this font. It's just really cute. On Thursday, I did have a hair appointment. So for that, I'm going to use something bigger because it does take up quite a bit of my time. So I had a hair appointment. For that, I think I'm going to use the cute Scribbler with the headphones for my hair appointment. And I, prior to that, did go and get myself a little Happy Meal treat because I was just jonesing for a Happy Meal this day. Kind of jonesing for one now, if I'm going to be honest with you. I like have issues with appointments too. I have an eyelash appointment at I think 2 and it's 11:45. But I'm like I have issues where if I have an appointment like in the middle of the day, I just like don't know what to do with myself really otherwise. Like I feel like if I do something, I'm going to be late or I won't be able to finish it. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I can't do anything. So Happy Meal. And then I was just with the fam and then Nick and I did go see It Ends With Us this night. Nick hated it like more than anything and he was like so annoying to watch it with, but yeah, it wasn't good. It was like fine. It was like fine is the best way that I can say. I just feel like the casting is kind of weird. And I feel like they like took out like the parts that like made it kind of like have a message of sorts. So I don't really know. Would I recommend? No. I'm going to do the little annoyed because like between Nick and then the movie just being generally not great, I'm going to put that in there. So It Ends With Us. And then prior to that, we were just hanging out with the fam. I was probably playing Fields of Mystery if I'm being honest with you. We all just play our games, our little games. It's kind of hot in here with these studio lights. Okay. Then on Friday, I did go to Half Price Books in the morning. I don't remember, did I go with Nick or did I go with Theo? I don't really remember. But for Half Price Books, we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Actually, I'm going to do something different because Script Andrea thought that that needed to be bigger. So we'll make her bigger. Getting a little toasty. Let's just do this one. Why not? With a gal with the book stack. Half Price Books, which is like a used bookstore if you didn't know. And then we went, I think Theo might have been with us. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. We went to Velvet Taco for lunch, which was very yummy, of course. Do love me some Velvet Taco. They have those everywhere kind of now, I feel like. So Velvet Taco, and then afterwards we did go to TJ Maxx because I wanted to see what kind of Halloween goodies they had. So for going there, I do have the little shopping scribbler. I don't think I got like a ton of stuff, but enough to go ahead and mark that we went to TJ Maxx. I then had some work to do, so I sat down and did that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other computer, which is on the other doodle sheet actually. Let's do this one. For working, I did make chicken katsu for dinner and it was so good. Nick says it's even better than the one he makes, which is very sweet. Very kind of him to say. So for that, I'm going to use a little thing. It smells really good in here right now. I am melting, I think something with blackberry jam, butter cookies, pretzel, and something else. Chicken katsu this day, which another one where I make extra rice so that whenever I make spam fried rice, I have all the things. I'm going to go ahead and do, actually, I'm going to do the trophy because they were really hyping it up when I made it. And then I did just read and go to bed later in the PM. So for that, I think I'm going to use this box, but just cut it a little bit smaller because it definitely won't fit here like this. Yeah, I think that'll be good for reading and going to Sleepy Pie. So I have that. I'm gonna do a script. I feel like I keep losing them. Oh, there they are. For read. And then on Saturday, we did have swim lessons. I think this was one of the last swim lessons question mark. The pool got really cold really fast. So we did have swim lessons this day. I think I'm gonna use this like rounded box for that. Nick and Lila did come with us. So that was very fun. So I think I'm gonna go into my scribblers and just grab a little swimming. I'll use the swimming little brunette. I think that'd be very cute to mark that Lila came. She's not like as into the pool as the boys are, so sometimes Nick just stays home with her and then I take the boys up because they like love the pool. Lila's like likes it every once in a while, and then otherwise she just is like, I don't want to be here. And then she's more like Nick. But Nick actually hates the pool all the time, so I don't know. Then we did go and get the kids' haircuts. We scheduled them for like after quiet time / nap. And we scheduled just the boys to get haircuts, but whenever we were there, it was like the last, it was the closing time. Like no one was after us, and they finished, I think it was Theo, pretty early. And I was like, oh, can you do a bang trim? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, because it was like finished very early. I was like, if you don't have anyone after, do you just want to do a full cut? And the thing with my kids' hair is they don't got a lot of it. And she was like, oh yeah, like, what do you want? Because obviously she's going to make more on a whole haircut than a bang trim. And Lila's hair is there's 3 strands. So I was like, oh, well, can you just do a little bob of bangs? And I kind of meant more of a lob. But it ended up being so cute that now Lila is Miss Lob Girl. She's a bob girl. It's not a long bob, it's just a regular bob, and it looks so cute it hurts. Like, she was made to be wearing a bob. We did go out to dinner after. We went to Jack Allen. The kids were amazing at Jack Allen. I was very proud. We've been trying to go out to eat more to get them like used to it because, well, I'm gonna be honest, my kids are iPad kids. It's just the way the cookie's crumbling on that front. Like, it's just the way it's gonna be. But they were really good, so made me a little less stressed out about the future going out to eat. I did work on my reading journal when I got home, like set everything up in the living room while the kids were running around. Worked on said reading journal. I'm going to use the little pencil icon. I think that's very cute for journaling. And then we did go over to the neighbor's house. I wasn't going to go. It's like a long story. So basically, I play Magic the Gathering now. And I'm very much so, I don't know. I like to like have played everything, and I went in, I should have talked about this earlier, honestly. I'll put everything else in because nothing else is that important, I don't think. But anyways, I wasn't going to go this night because I had not been feeling myself, and I still don't feel like 100% myself, if I'm being honest with you. There's something like a little off, but I can't really figure out what it is. But our neighbors have been, and we have like a full like squad now of neighbors that we're like friends with. One neighbor was like super into magic whenever they were younger, and he like taught like people magic. Like, you can, like, I don't know if you hire him or people hire him to teach magic, and he was in like tournaments, blah, 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 blah. And like, I have always wanted to try it because I like trading card games. Like, I haven't really met one that I like hate. Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of up there because I've never really played it. I've watched Nick play it. I've watched videos on it, but I think the amount of text that's on the card, and it's like not keyword driven, it just kind of drives me insane, and I don't think that I would enjoy it. Anyways, so he wanted to host a booster draft, and basically there's 3 ways to play Magic. I keep pushing up my glasses. You can either play it like straight, which I feel like is actually the least common way to do it, IMO, or I don't know, just honestly kind of the least fun. So you either do it that way, where you just play it with like the smaller decks or whatever. And then the other way is Commander, which you have 100 card decks and you can play it with many people, which it takes longer, but it's very fun. I do quite like Commander. I think I like Commander the best, if I'm being honest with you, like pre-constructed Commander decks, which you could buy those at like, Target, Walmart, wherever, if they have them in stock. Basically. And the third way you could play Magic is through booster drafts, which is very fun and a cool way to learn. So I wasn't going to go. I was, like I said, not feeling myself, and I don't know. But Nick was like, well, I thought it was just like a one-time thing. Like, you draft, you play, and then kaputzi on that deck. But apparently, like, if I didn't go that time, I would not be able to be like we've had like many booster like meetings basically since because you use the same deck, and like then you do more drafts, you do like, we're doing like a tournament kind of thing, and I was like, ugh, I guess I should go over. Plus also, if I didn't go, it would have been an odd number, which I also felt kind of bad about because it was planned, and then I like was ditching, and it was a whole thing. So I was like, all right, I'll go over. It's fine. I went over a little late, but I still got to do the draft, which was fun. I didn't really know anything about like what I was doing realistically. But I feel like I still pulled a good like deck. Everyone who's played me is kind of annoyed because I feel like I have like really annoying cards. But I just pulled them because they were blue pretty, and I like have a general consensus on how TCG games work. TCG games is so funny because it's like saying ATM machine. But anyways, let's see. But anyways, it was a fun time. I'm glad I went. Me and Tony ended up playing each other, which is like Nick's bestie. And honestly, whenever I'm feeling like overwhelmed and I don't want to play with anybody else, I do just play with Tony because I feel like he's like family at this point. So it's not like I'm playing against somebody I don't know, even though I know everybody, but it's just Tony's my comfort area where Nick's like all over the place all the time. Because I guess they're more like his friends, but they're also my friends. I don't really know. Anyways, so yeah, had a fun time and have played a bunch since we did another draft. And I have a blue deck, which probably means nothing to most people, but I was gonna add in green, I think, because I pulled a bunch. I was like, all right, I either need to do red or green, because that's like, I have other cards that are like half and half. And then all the green that I pulled is just funny because that's like the color Nick's kind of going with. So I kind of like screwed him a little bit. I didn't end up using any of those cards. Oops. So yeah, this turned out really cute. I drove Bennett to my in-laws this day because he wanted to spend the day with them. Went to Costco with Theo and Lila, which was very, very fun. I took a nap on the couch with Lila. Lila like just sat there on her iPad and I just slept like cuddling her. It was the best thing ever. I made Spam fried rice for dinner, which my kids devoured. And then Nick and I played Magic at night, which you're going to see that I play Magic all the time now, because I have an addictive personality. I'll probably use some of these deco bits throughout, but I have like gotten 2 commander decks since then. Like I said, we did another booster draft. I play all the time. Chris has always wanted to play Magic with us, but it's just always been on the back burner. So we've played Magic with Chris and Hannah, and we played a big commander session recently with all 5 of us. Me, Nick, Hannah, Chris, and Tony, and I won, which was very, very exciting, especially because at the end, Hannah ended up having like 30 health, and I had like 5, and I still won, which was definitely a big old fun time on my end. So that, my friends, is everything. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!